Hi, my name is Sarah Cuppycake, and due to popular demand, I'm doing a video about Interfuse 2013 that just occurred over this last weekend, first weekend in May 2013. And no video can be complete without a chocolate martini. We are filming from the mothership, home of the chocolate martini. That's in St. Louis. Anyway, some things I want to talk about. It was so cold, but I had a nice little hottie to cuddle with, so it was quite alright. Some things that I experienced that were really awesome was the Joy Bar. I've never gotten before this year, and I've been 3 years now, and holy balls, that was so fun. I never thought I would do anything crazy like the stuff I did there. They had what they called the Bowl of Fate, and I would ruin it for you if you didn't go and experience it for yourself. It was so much fun, and I hope that, if you're on the fence about going next year, you definitely decide to go. There's also another camp called Hate Dome. I did not make it to it this year, because the hottie I was with, due to the stories he'd heard, he wasn't so down to go. You guys kind of have a reputation. Jeez. Another thing that I ran into while stumbling and getting lost in the woods was the Tiki Bar. I'll be straight up. I do not love the music at the Tiki Bar. But they have their own thing going on, which is what's up. If they played reggae music, I'd probably never leave. But that's not what the kind of music they played, but, the good thing about Interfuse is that it caters to a different number of people. So my mom would probably love that music. No hate at all, Tiki Bar. You guys got a good thing going on. Let's talk about the other camps. I was camped near SpaceCamp. That happened last year too, didn't it? Well, not last year. It was the year before. Last year I was with Camp Sporgasm. This year, SpaceCamp, as always, did an amazing job. I was camped behind them, so regardless of when I wanted to sleep, they were rocking out. Big ups to Gen Z, who definitely pulled out some really funky music on Saturday night. It was perfect. And I totally love the crew at SpaceCamp, and if you go hang out there, don't forget to bring your rape whistle. Just a little hint about the rules. If someone blows a whistle, you must yell rape if you hear it. You are not required to respond in any other way besides that. You just have to yell rape. But yeah, they're good times, good people. I had so much fun with my neighbors around me. Next year, guys, we're on. Also, who else did I go by? Oh, I was really close to Camp Sloppy Pussy. They are so funny. They had some cuddle couches, I guess, and they had plenty of condoms, if that's what you were into. And I don't know, they had funny things to say throughout the night. Also, kind of right next to Camp Sloppy Pussy was the Sensation Station, and I ran into a guy I met named Tyrus who gave me an outrageous massage. It was pretty nice, even though it was hella cold. A very nice lady helped me dry off my socks. Always bring 2 pairs of boots, and perhaps rain boots. They're just so uncomfortable, I can't deal. What else do I got for you? I have a note card, because I get too drunk, I forget to talk about certain things. Camp Iowa. I feel like I strolled around Camp Iowa. It was around 5 o'clock, and there was this guy playing this sexy music, and we definitely let him hit the blunt. I want to find out who that man is so I can listen to what else he's got going on with that music. It was definitely the kind of stuff I'm into. I don't remember if it was Friday or Saturday, but I remember seeing his name more than once. If you know who this is, please comment, and that would be legit. What else? Noise Camp. Oh, goodness. This was a sound camp that one of my homies is actually part of. Dude, what are you guys on? the sounds coming out of that tunnel that they had were freaky. Like, I was a little frightened to go there because it's like, what exactly is going on in there? Because it definitely wasn't anything like music. It was just frightening noises. And they had, I want to say I saw like an APC 40 in there, and they had like keyboards and just all sorts of noise making things. I saw a dude swinging the microphone outside and getting the sound. It was very freaky. Very freaky. And even though it wasn't my cup of tea, I totally loved that they were there. Because, like, it was the creepy thing in the forest aspect. It was definitely a wild card, and I appreciate you guys for coming out and being weird. I feel like, I want to talk about a few things about Interfuse that have, you know, been positive things in my life. Principles I really feel like that, you know, people need to, I don't know, think about is immediacy. It's definitely about, like, the personal experience you have and, like, not taking moments for granted. And definitely don't hang out at your camp the whole weekend or hiding by a fire the whole weekend, because it's going to fly by and you're going to miss it and you're going to be like, God, what happened to my Interfuse? I had an amazing time, even though, like, the first couple of days were pretty awful. There was snow involved. But as soon as Saturday got there, I was like, I'm ready to party, and I don't care what kind of conditions there are. And I definitely did some things I have never done before, and they were very funny. And some of them were very cold things. But I don't want to share too many details, because I definitely feel like it's an immediacy thing. You can't just talk about it. You have to be there to experience the awesomeness. I won't lie, my experience wasn't 100% positive by any stretch of the imagination. I had a lot of haters. Not a lot of haters, so much as, you know, some people just being disrespectful, which is, some people find the weather to be very difficult to tolerate, I guess, and I wish those people wouldn't come, because I knew what the weather was going to be like before I left, and I'm sure everyone else did, and I feel like the worst thing you can do is, like, come to a place and complain about the weather, knowing full well what the weather was going to be before you came. You were warned. If you can't handle it, don't come. And, you know, if people who decided not to come due to the weather, well, I want to say, y'all pussied out. I really understand, because those conditions are very difficult to tolerate. We had hot hands in the sheets and lots of blankets, and I am not kidding you when I tell you I wore 5 layers to sleep in. Under covers, I had a down blanket. It was really cold, but also, like, so extremely awesome. So I hope I at least gave you a little bit of a taste, and hope that, you know, you decide to come and, well, come home. I'll see you guys next time, and hopefully I'll be getting you guys some more videos as I have time to. Peace out.